Alright, welcome to part 20. I'm working on the Besaid Island beach, first beach you get to, and I deleted all of what I did before because I'm finding that when I come in, like if I use a Megascan asset and like this is you see a little bit of text like seaming, but it's not too bad. If I use a Megascan asset with the wrong texture, it doesn't actually look bad, or the wrong material, and then I can just cover up the seams with a little bit of plants or, whoops, a little bit of plants or something. So that's what I plan on doing here with these, because they're just slightly wrong. And ooh, that might actually be perfect for one of the parts I'm trying to do over here. Right there. Somewhere there. Almost. It sticks out a bit more, but not too bad. I don't want the because there is a cave underneath here that you enter from over here, I don't want to have too much behind, which is what I was coming into before when I made a group, like a mega assembly, but it was a fully 3D, like you could view it from all sides. And so it was a lot of wasted assets, even though you can pretty much have as many assets as you want. I'd rather not do that. It's like this I don't want to have in here. I'm finding myself liking the sandstone meshes quite a bit more, because I'm not gonna have, like, they seem like they're a lot bigger um, than these. These were a whole bunch of tiny meshes, and I had to use like basically the same 4 different meshes. This I'm probably gonna leave alone because it looks pretty well good, I think. Um, I think the rest I'm going to be using these sandstones with different surfaces. Because, like, for instance, let's go and grab one of these surfaces. Moss. And when it goes on there, how's it going to look? It just looks moss covered. Doesn't look bad. Doesn't look fantastic. But I mean, I can go ahead and just cover it up with some plants and in just the right areas, cover up some of the seams, and it'll look great. So I don't know which one I just added. I think I added one of these. Oh, whoops, wrong thing. It's still way too big. Or like way too long, I should say. Oh, that is huge. That's huge. It's like one of the biggest that I've seen so far. I'm gonna have to just start having a few assets out here sitting in the water for reference, so I know what's what for now. This go to add the moss. What will it look like? Oh my gosh, it looks nice. I'd like to get the sand. I'd like to get um, some different materials for the landscape. I have a feeling that I'm gonna be changing the landscape again, honestly. Like, what? Oh. Send and close. Oh, darn. Didn't notice someone came in. They actually stayed in for 2 minutes. Can I restore these? Let's try. Yeah, sculpting on this is going to be a pain. I'm going to get this all just right. Oh, speed of which? Yeah, that's... Speed of this. Yeah, that looks like rope. Alright, well, I'm going to have to use rope for this little fence. Alright, let's see if I can... get this right. Unload everything except for this bottom little section. let's go back to that area. Increase speed. It would be nice is if I loaded up Final Fantasy X 2 so I can see the inside area over there, which is actually completely different. I'll get that later when I'm playing that with my daughter. For now, I do want to, I'm gonna go ahead and get like I'm gonna get a mossy floor added to the landscape so that the lighting looks right. Since Lumen takes into account and does bounce lighting, it really does change the look of everything when you have lighter versus darker materials in an area. Alright, so surfaces, and we want ground, forest. So many options. That looks just about right. Honestly, I think I'm gonna go with this. That looks great. And let's go ahead and get some appropriate sand for the rest, so I can stop having it just be a solid color. Alright, so beach. And I'm not going to do the rippled sand because that's supposed to be specifically, you know, where the water is coming up and going back, where the tide is, right? Oh, welcome, viewer. You're welcome to ask any questions in the comments, and I'll try to answer them. If you can't hear me very well, let me know. I'll turn up the volume in OBS or turn it down. Alright, so let's just go with kind of like, we have some beach sand that doesn't have any specific directions. Kind of like this. Might be maybe a little bit darker. That's nice. Go with that. Let's see if the other ground was done yet. So instead of this, oh, I'm gonna have to like redo the asset. How do I want to do this? Oh, I have a content drawer. That's nice. Well, I don't want this. I want the modifiable. There we go. Maybe this? Tiling. Adjustments. That's interesting. I haven't seen that node before. In any case, wait, what? What is this? That's not the... It says that this is the parent, though. That was weird. Well, let's hope that they have it named well enough. Let's dock this. Ha! Darn. Send and restart. Waiting for it to load back up. There we go. I wonder if that's just a spot that, like, when you try to lock down the content drawer right there, if it's just gonna crash every time. Before I get started, I'm like opening up anything else. I'm gonna try that. If it crashes again, I just won't do it ever. And hopefully they'll fix it when it fully releases. And it's lagging a little bit. What's loading? Alright, what I want to do is go and load up the landscape material. Where did I have that? There it is. Now, content drawer. Dock? No, it's not gonna dock like I want it to. But that's good enough. I can at least get... Whoop, wrong button click. I want to change the view. tile list, thumbnail size, there we go. Huge. Huge. Funny. I don't know. Yep, that one's the one. And what is this? A N? What's an ORDP? Alright, so I need to get 3 of these. Control C, Control V, Control V. Get all the RGB. That, and that. And I'm thinking this is I don't know. I'd like to load up the material, but when I loaded it up before, it brought me to this, and I don't know how to get to the other, like, ARD. Oh, AO. Albedo? Is that what it is? Maybe? Oh, ambient inclusion. Blah. And normal. And because I don't like to have lines cross, I'm gonna move that around. Well, I guess I'm gonna have lines cross no matter what. But you know what I mean. Maybe. Get rid of that. And now let's get some sand. This isn't the right sand though, I don't think. Nope. That one's the really noisy sand. I want content, Quixel browser. Are you still logged in? Yep. Highest quality. Let's add it. Oh wait, is this multiple? I wonder. What does the red look like? Yeah, this is a multi-layered texture. Okay. That makes more sense. So this is multiple things in one. I need to find out which is which now, if I can do that. Let's find the parent of these. Alright, so the albedo is that, and then ARD is split up that way, with red being the AO, ambient occlusion, and green being the roughness. So green is the roughness, and red is the... Red goes here. Green. Roughness instead is gonna go... Oh wait. Red can be occlusion. Green, roughness. And normal. How does it look? Doesn't look like it applied. Apply. A little bit of tiling, but that'll probably be fixed when I go and start putting foliage and everything down. Oh, I've got everything loaded. Let's unload a bunch of stuff. Now I get why it's loading everything right at the start. If someone can tell me so that I can turn that off, or whatever is going on, that'd be great, because I'd rather not have to unload a whole bunch of stuff every time I come into the game, into the editor. And the person came in and left immediately. That looks a lot better. A lot better. Yep. And now, if I go into this area, why is it so bright over here? It's kind of ridiculous. Where's my... I'm thinking and losing my mind at the same time. So I want to add that. Wow, that's really shiny. I need to lower the shininess. Where is... So one of these is the metalness, and probably gonna be where's my landscape material? There it is. I feel like I have it wrong for the roughness. Let's go back over to this. Oh, this is a single, whatever this is. When I do green, it's not going to have any data. How do I... Is it Alt? Yeah. Wow, I did that wrong, I think. Anyway. So this maybe is supposed to just go into the roughness and not to the ambient occlusion? I don't really see why ambient occlusion would be necessary, because it already has. No, I don't know. Well, it's better. But it's still pretty reflective. Said 0 is the default for ambient occlusion. So I don't really see why I would need it. Just leave it undone for now. And then flip this. How do I... There's a flip times -1? No? What's the... Darn. I forget what the math... 1 minus, I think. Yep, that's better, I think. Let's put green all over the center of the island, because I'm tired of the whole island being super bright. That's a lot of tiling. It'll be fixed later. I did the wrong area. Oh well. Okay, so how does this area look now? Better. Let's get another texture in. There was a surface over in the next area over a little bit that looked kinda brickish, you know, a little bit of bricks coming through. Or maybe just a little bit of rock because it's a canyon or like cliffside. What happened? Why did it go away? Come back. Nature, debris, rock. Wait, why am I looking at 3D assets? I want to go to surfaces. And let's go to rock, jagged, cliff. That's maybe a little bit of moss on it. Nope. Mossy. Between these two, I'm thinking this one. No. Stop. Yeah, I'm thinking this. Because this looks more like ground instead of like cliffside necessarily. You know, I should put this into a new layer, this stuff, into a new layer, and then actually go get some grass. What grass do I want to pick, though? Let's find some grass real quick so I can actually put that in the placeholder spot. Grass. Artificial, patchy, wild. Let's go with patchy. Go with grass uncut, and this will basically be the same grass that I use for like the calm lands. Back over here, surfaces, and get that brought in, and when the other one gets fully downloaded, we can put that in. And close this out now. grass. Let's start adding. What is this one called? So I don't... Mossy rock. Let's call it Mossy rock. How do I add another layer again? I think it has to have a layer info, right? I'm forgetting how to add more layers. Mossy rock. It's in there. Maybe I have to attach it first. There. Apply. That's probably what I had to do, is click apply. Yep. I just had to click apply. Let's create a layer info. Did I do a weighted or non-weighted? Weight blend layer? Spear shared assets. That's where I put it. Yep. And this is a... Alright, anyway. Don't crash, please. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. Tool strength's up. Let's go get that grass. And then I can add another layer for this, which is mossy ground. No spaces. It's supposed to go into the roughness, I believe. Then this goes into the normal. Can I change the color or the name of this? Oh, how I don't like crossing lines. Oh well, I guess I'll have to get used to it. Save all, click apply, and hopefully I can figure out how to get this layer over here to show up properly. And it's bugging out a little bit. Come on, you can do it. Okay, there we go. Why are these looking weird? Mossy rock and mossy ground are... Are these... What if I look at the details now? Rebuild materials? Wait, maybe it's in here. Texture. No weight blend. It's still not coming clear to me. Let's look at a tutorial real quick, I guess.
Nice. Welcome
Well,
back
that's
to the
gonna be way too long. I just want something that's short, to the point. This will be good enough, hopefully. Nope. It's the next one, maybe.
are able to paint onto the landscape, we need a special node called Landscape Layer Blend. Right-click on the empty space, and since we have when and what they do, but to explain each one is outside the scope of this tutorial, and it's a bit more technical. I do have a full video in UE4 Landscapes Essentials course that explains each blend both layers, which is the most for the pre 0.5. And now we need to connect.
Maybe that's it. Get rid of that. I didn't do any additional info. I'm gonna go ahead and don't crash on me, don't crash on me, don't crash. God damn it. Send and restart. I thought that was gonna crash on me. I knew it just as I was clicking it. So that's something that they definitely need to fix. Alright, well it's try to restore them. While it's reloading up, I will end this stream and start up another one. Hooray.